Do you want to build your real estate brand, but without spending a ton of money? I'm going to show you how. My name is Alisia Krastel, and if you're all about growing your real estate business by referral and around your strengths while still having an amazing net life, make sure you hit subscribe so you don't miss any videos. In this video, I'm going to walk you through 5 steps on how to figure out your brand and get it out there. So not only does your community and the people you know who you are, they're thinking about you even when you're not there. These not only worked for me building my 2 brands, the Mother Hustler and my Real Estate Crab, but also other agents I've helped do the same. And now it's your turn. The very first thing is to recognize and make peace with your brokerage is not your brand. Regardless of what any company has told you, your brokerage is not your brand. It could help support you and show credibility, but you are your brand. You might be saying, I don't have a brand yet. Alisia, I don't have a brand. I promise you, you have a brand. When you walk away, people are thinking of you a certain way. They associate certain things with you. They feel a certain way about you. You are giving off vibes for your brand. Trust me. Once we know that, we can go on to step 2, which is figuring out what exactly do we represent? What brand am I giving off? How am I showing up in the world? And how do I want to show up? And here's a really simple way to figure it out. You're going to think off the top of your head and on a blank piece of paper, 7 words that describe you or your ideal client. Don't take a lot of time. Just write it off the top of your head because the first ones to come are going to be the most likely ones to hit right. You can always update it or change it later. This exercise, I have to give credit to Kevin Hoover. He is the first one that showed me this and I used it with my brand. So for example, some of my words are assertive, dependable, loyal, responsible, honest, grateful. And it's okay if your words are similar to my words or they're completely different. Now that you have your 7 words written down, we're going to look for 5 sentences. Then they're going to be I believe statements. I believe moms can change the world. I believe people over money always. You get the drift. Write down 5 sentences, the I believe statements. When you do this, a lot of times people will recognize certain things or certain patterns that they're seeing, and it might pull out some of what you want to share with the world and really be known for. Keep those 7 words and the 5 sentences, and we're going to use them throughout this. So step 3 is to look at that and everything about what you do and figure out, what do you actually want people to feel, think about you? What do you want your brand to say about you? You want this to be in line with who you are, because it's really hard to be a brand that's opposite of your core values. So what do you want them to feel? Do you want them to, when they see you and look at your brand, know that they're going to have a great time during this transaction? It's going to be fun and games. Do you want it to be very serious? Do you want to be elegant? How do you want that to feel to them? And now that you have that locked in, what colors go with that? And if you don't know, simply what colors do you like? What things do you like? What represents you? What words of the ones you wrote down really stick out? And I want you to pick, before you go down the road of really doing a logo and paying money for that and putting time and energy into it, figure out a tagline. And mine is integrity, care, results. If all I did was use that tagline everywhere, consistently over and over again, people would start to get a sense of what my brand would be. I mean, you tell me, what would you think if you saw integrity, care, results over and over again associated with me? I really want to hammer home that this is your choice of what you get to give off, like the words you choose, the colors you choose. This is all your choice. You're in total control of what people think of you. If you show them enough times you have integrity, if you show them a crab enough, they will start associating these things with you. Tell me what your colors are. Let me know what colors you're thinking, and this can always change. You're experimenting right now with this. Pick your colors. Pick a tagline or a word. Pick an emoji that you really love. You'll see me use emojis even in the YouTube comments with a crab next to it when I answer a question. This is your starting point. Using those things over and over again to get people used to thinking a certain color, certain name, certain tagline of you everywhere. In comments, in pictures, on your cards when you send them, everything you have gets that on it. Which leads me straight into number 4, using something like Canva's brand kit. And I'll show you an example here where you click on the brand kit, You can put the colors that you've chosen in, the fonts you've chosen, and also any logos or images, if they're not logos, into your brand kit. So anytime you create any design, it's set for you. You don't have to go look for that color over and over again. It's going to pull in those colors and it's going to give you your logos or your pictures that you've chosen to add in there. It's going to save you so much time if you take a few minutes to set this up. Once you have that done, you can create anything a lot quicker, a lot easier, and very streamlined. So let's get to number 5, which includes 2 books, Hook Point and Superfans. Hook Point is a book that tells you all about shticks and how big companies have used shticks, which is basically like my crabs before it was a logo, or me being a mom, things that we're known for that aren't necessarily our logo or our tagline. Just things that we could be known for. That book will help you figure out your hook points and help you look at things differently and just simplify that you are creating kind of entry points to your world with people. So if people like crabs and they like crabs too, that's an easy entry point into your life. If you love ballet and that person loves ballet, that's an easy entry point or a hook point that you have connecting you two together. The other book, Superfans, is all about growing your business from a very small network and exploding it through the growth of those people. It really breaks down how you can take a couple people or a handful of people and grow your business exponentially by really using that brand feeling, and that how you treat people and the feeling that you give off, the vibe that you give off is really important for you to choose so those people feel really what you want them to feel. And each of those people are like ambassadors for your business. So if they get what you're about, then they share what you're about to others, and that's how a brand grows exponentially. They get a Mother Hustler sticker and they stick it on their computer, and then they send a picture on social media of that sticker, and people want to be included, and people just know what it's about because it exudes, your brand exudes what you represent. If you're like, okay, Alicia, I got all that stuff, but I need to know like exactly what I should be posting and how to do this, check out my video all about the calendar of scheduling. It tells you exactly what to post on each day, and it also includes templates to Canva, so you don't have to recreate all the stuff. You just put your colors and your words in. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss any of the future videos, and I can help you grow your real estate business.